What up, fellas? I'm gonna make this one a short one. Last night I made a story on my Snapchat, and it resonated with a lot of the brothers on my Snapchat. And a lot of the chicks on my Snapchat slid up on it and cursed me out. It did not resonate with any of them. I'm gonna tell you what the post was in a little bit. But before that, go add me on Snapchat, fellas, at Wasik, WASIK_69. I made that when I was in the 6th grade, so it's been a long time ago. Anyways, so my Snapchat story said this. She left you. She cheated on you. She broke your heart. She left you on red. She ghosted on you. She called you ugly. So what, fellas? Look at the big picture. Let her think she's above you. Let her think you're beneath her. Let her think you're not worth her time. Just let her. Don't get mad. Don't get angry. Don't yell at her. Don't get upset. Don't get frustrated. I mean, I understand you will get frustrated a little bit. I understand. Do not yell at her. Do not get on your emotions. Take the L and go make $50 million. Take the L and go become a doctor. Take the L and go become an engineer. Take the L and go become a singer, rapper. Get a 6-pack. Take the L and let your lifestyle decide who really won. Let your lifestyle decide who's really beneath who. Let your lifestyle decide who's above who and who's not worth whose time. That's the big picture. That's exactly what I said on my Snapchat story last night. And fellas, it got me thinking that, you know what? This needs a video on YouTube. Fellas, rent's due. What's today's date? The 20-something? Rent's due in 10 days. Fellas, car payment's due. Phone bill's due. Gas bill, electric bill is due. You're hungry. You gotta feed yourself. That's due. Your meals are due. Why are you so caught up on this one girl? Let her walk, fellas. Let her walk. I talked about this before in my other videos. I look for reasons to dismiss women. Why? Because right now I'm not in a situation in my life where I have the time to entertain anybody's bullcrap. If she's giving me any trouble or any sight, the slightest trouble or the slightest sight of fuckery, of bullshit, of wishy-washy, playing hard to get, I'm gonna get rid of her because she doesn't have any value but her body to me. The only thing she has to offer to me is her body, is what's in between her legs. I can get that from 10 other girls. And that's why I look for reasons, and that's why it's so easy for me to just dismiss women. Yeah, you can also look at it in a sense that she dismissed you, bro. She was the one who was playing games. She was the one who was not interested in you. She's the one who decided she's not going to open her legs up for you. Yeah, sure, you can phrase it in that way. But is that really true, though? Is that really what's happening, though? Think about it. Is she dismissing you, or are you dismissing her, fellas? You see, women are the gatekeepers of sex, and we are the gatekeepers of relationship. So when she dismisses you, she's dismissing you from her sex. Sex is not worthwhile. Relationship is. Sex does not add value to anybody's life. It is just a commodity. It's just a commodity. It's not essential. Relationships are. Bonding is. Pair bonding is. Sex is not. It's a very, very important element in a relationship, but it's not end all be all. Why? Because there's plenty of it out there. So it's not her dismissing you, it's you dismissing her, because you hold the power of the relationship. You decide who you date and who you marry. So it's always us men who have the power, who have the upper hand, who are the prize. But we just forget to look at it that way, in that sense. That's why we give our power up so easily. That's why we simp. Because society has noticed it, that hey, it's the dudes who are in the power positions. So we have to brainwash them in such a way where they don't think that they have power, and they give it up to women. When you walk up to a woman and a woman is not giving you the time of her day, what is she saying? She's saying, okay, I'm not going to sleep with you. Okay, great. But when a woman tries to cuff a guy up and he does not want to date her, what is he saying? He's saying that you have no value for my commitment. I have so much more value than you that I'm not gonna put my eggs in your basket. But when a guy is being rejected by a girl, that's not what's happening, fellas. Think about this. A girl is just telling him, hey, you're not worthy what's in between my legs. That's all she's saying. Okay. But what a guy is saying is that you're not worthy of anything in my life. Not just what's in between my legs, but not anything at all. Women is just closing their body parts away from us. We're closing our whole lifestyle away from them. Do you see the resemblance now? How much more powerful we are than them? How much more power we hold than them? We have the superpower, fellas. And we have to hold it. We have to keep it. Vagina is not a superpower. Every chick has it. But your assets, your knowledge, your manhood, your masculinity, your logical decision-making ability, not every guy has that. Your money, your resources, not every guy has that. Your mindset, oh my God, do you have any idea how valuable an abundant mindset is? Not every guy has that. That's why we are dismissing them. And that's why I look for opportunities to dismiss them. Let her walk, fellas. She's not yours. Even if she let you hit it, she still wouldn't have been yours. It just would have been your turn. That's it. She belongs to the streets. Let her go back to the streets. And another way how I don't get butthurt, don't get frustrated, angry, yell at girls, is my expectations are very, very low. Even when a girl starts sending me nudes, naked pictures, even then, even when she sends me her address and tells me to come over, even then, I go there with the mindset, with the expectations that, hey, nothing's gonna happen. And if it does, cool. If it doesn't, cool. Because there's been tons of times before where I went to a chick's house or a chick came over to my place and she started playing this game that, oh, I'm not gonna sleep on the first time. You know how these chicks are. They try to dangle that vagina on top of you like a kitty toy. Like how we dangle toys on top of cats. That's what she tries to do. Because I talked about this in my last video. Is women don't have anything else to offer but their body. So that's why they don't want to give up this only thing that they have to offer. Because they know as soon as they give it up, the chase is over. We're going to stop chasing them. But if they have actually more value, actual worth, then they're not going to play all these games. Then they're not going to dangle that on top of us. Because they know that they have a lot other things that we're going to chase after besides what's in between her legs. And the chase is not going to stop. That's a high value woman. She knows that she has the things to make a high value man attracted to her and stay committed to her. That's called being a woman. Everybody talks about be a man. You know, last video, on one of my last videos, I talked about getting a sugar mama, right? Some chick left a comment, you're not a man, be a man. Who are you to tell me if I'm a man or not? Do you pay my bills? First of all, fellas, this be a man bullshit that we hear, this is a societal norm. What gives you the power to tell me that if I do X, Y, and Z in my life, then that makes me a man? When your life is shit itself. Before you point fingers at somebody, make sure your life is at least organized first. Before you start preaching, at least make sure that you know what you're talking about. That's not what a man is. I talked about this before in my other video. What makes you a real man? I'll briefly talk about it here, okay? A man is somebody who has the ability to think about himself outside of the box and without anybody else's thought. He can think for his own self, is what I'm trying to say. That's what a man is. A man is somebody who doesn't scare, who's not afraid, who doesn't get scared to walk away, who's not afraid to walk away. Whatever from whatever it is, his family, friends, his girl, his job, his money, everything. A man is somebody who has an abundant mindset. That's what a man is. So, since you're so quick to tell me what a man should be, let me tell you what a woman should be. Woman should be feminine, with one body count, maybe two, but she should be a virgin for the most part. The only men in her life should be her father, her brothers, and you. That's it. She should not cock hop and bar hop and go to college for some worthless degree. She should get married from age 16 to 24, anywhere in that range, depending on what your age of consent is in your state. Because that's her high prime, that's her prime time in her life. And she needs to cash that in with a high value man. Regardless of the man's age. A man's looks is not the only thing he has to offer to a woman, but a woman's look is literally the only thing that makes a man's penis go hard. Your job title and your degree and your bank account doesn't make a man's penis go hard. I'm sorry to break it down to you, but that's how it works. This is why you guys take titty pictures and booty pictures to post it on Instagram. You don't take pictures of your degree or your diploma. You don't take screenshots of your bank account to post it on Instagram to get attention. You post pictures of your body because you know that's what attracts men, and that's the only thing that attracts men. Nothing else. And that's why we men take pictures of our car, of our house, of our body, our six-pack abs, big muscles, of our success, of our lifestyle. And that's why we post those on Instagram, because we know all of those attract women. We're not fucking stupid here. You're not fooling anybody. So fellas, who the hell cares that she broke your heart? Move on. There's billions of other women on this planet. You have one life. Are you gonna waste this life and this time period crying about a woman? Or are you gonna take life by its horn and just steer it? Take life by its wheel and steer it in the direction you want it to go. Oh, you don't think $50 million in your bank account is gonna get you some pussy? You don't think that's gonna get you girls? You don't think that's gonna get you bitches? Go out and try it. Go out and see how much pussy you get when you're rich and successful and you pull up in your Lamborghini in some area. Just go out and see. Even the moms who have been married for 20 years are gonna give you the looks. And you go talk to her, she's gonna be all giggly and smiley. Even in front of her husband, she's gonna flirt with you. That's what success does.
And that's what y'all should be wondering and spending your valuable time on. $5 billion will never buy you 5 seconds of more time. That's how important and valuable time is. And you're telling me you're wasting it on some random hoe who've been ran through before you and will get ran through after you? Holla at me, fellas. Follow me on Instagram at zeekpeak. DM me questions there. Engage with me. I like to hear your stories. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your friends. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.